Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Before we started, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and also check my other social media, the link down below. This video, we're going to talk about ecosystem. This is a game from Genius Games. They contacted me in the past for reviewing a game called First Flight. You can also find the link below. And they asked me to review ecosystem. This is a little card game. And every time Genius Games bring a new product, I'm always excited because they want to teach you something while playing. All their games that have a very strong theme and they're all science related, history related. There's something to learn out of it. And so I was very, very intrigued for a small package like this. They have made a bigger games before. This is a smaller package. So very, very excited. Let's see how it plays, and then I'll let you know what I think about it. Ecosystem is a drafting game. What it means is at the beginning of the game, you receive 10 cards. You're going to look at your hand and you're going to select one of these cards. And you see there are lots of animals. There is also some landscape. You take one of them and you're going to place on your tableau. After that, you take the cards that you have not selected and you're going to pass it to your left. This is done simultaneously. As long you're gonna build a tableau in front of you of 5 by 4, that means you're gonna do this 20 times. After you pass it and everyone has placed simultaneously the card in front of you, you will receive the remaining cards from the player to your right, and you're gonna repeat the process. You're gonna select one card, and you're gonna place in front of your tableau, and you're gonna pass it to your left. After done it 10 times, you're gonna have a new end of 10 cards. You're going to look at them, select, for example, one of them, place in your tableau, and this time the cards that are remaining in your hand will be passed to your right. And so after 20 turns, you're going to score what you have in front of you on the tableau. You have here a nice guide for each player that tells you how these cards score. There are lots of scoring conditions that you can follow. You can have a long stream of salmon. You can have rabbits that they actually can jump. You try to make longer river or big connecting meadows. And then also other animals that don't want to stay each other. The fox is very scared of wolf and bear, so he will score only if it's very far away from them. And other things like that. I'm not gonna go into details. As you see here, you have 11 type of cards and they're easy to follow. And then who has the most points is the winner. As you see, this game is extremely simple, very classic drafting game, and a little bit of tableau building. Expected from Genius Games, the theme comes through considering how the card scores. The fox doesn't want to stay close to wolves and bears. The rabbit can jump. As soon as you place it, you can jump and move it around. You want to have a long stream of water. You want to have a big meadow, and so on and so forth. I'm going to discuss immediately the two small negatives that I have about this game. And the first one is the size of the cards. I think it's too small. The box has a small footprint, which is something that I take as a positive, but there's plenty of room to have a nice regular poker size deck. I don't see why the cards needs to be that small. And the second negative is this. It's nice to have everything written here, but there's nothing written on the card. And so, unfortunately, what I found is, especially during the first place, you have players with the scoring card and look at their hands and they say, okay, this does not, okay, this does this, and this does that. Oh, wait a second, what is the wolf doing? I forgot. And so it's a little bit clunky because people are looking at their hands, they're looking how they score. Yes, they are intuitive, but not super intuitive. It takes maybe 2 plays to memorize them all, or at least be familiar. So I feel like there would have been a very good compromise if you have a bigger size and the card tells you how they're going to score. It's easier to have it written there or have some iconography that tells you fox, don't be close to wolf and bears, something like that. These are the only two minor concerns that I have. Overall, this is a very nice little game that you can introduce to people that are not familiar with games, that are family members. So, here the box says 14 plus. I definitely can see this to be played by younger kids. Maybe they're not going to do very well, but they're going to enjoy and try to solve the puzzle how to mix the cards together. The footprint on the table is so small that you can bring it to a dinner and eat and play while waiting for a course or something. You can play in the airplane. The size of the grid that you created fits the table that you have in the airplane. So very nice package. You can bring it anywhere. You can play everywhere. It says it plays up to 6 players. Because it plays simultaneously, you really don't have any limitation. The box says between 2 and 6. 2 is actually a variant, which I'm not a big fan of because there's some sort of a third player that you need to you need to keep up, but no big deal. Just I won't play this as a 2-player game. I will play 3+ players, no problem. So very nice package, good for a family, good for introduce board games to people, and have everyone at the table maybe chit-chatting and do something at the same time. And so here you have it. This is Ecosystem by Genius Games. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share with your friends. You know the drill. This is not your first YouTube video, am I right? Thank you very much, and see you next time. Ciao.